Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again. It's supposed to come up on Facebook Live, but for some reason we can't find the Facebook Live on my iPad or my phone. So Kendall is doing this from his iPad because it comes up on his, and David is also doing it from my phone. So we're going to make this cake today. I have learned about this cake from a girlfriend of mine. Her name is Sonja Jackson, and I learned how to make this cake about maybe 5 or 6 years ago. This cake is called a honey bun cake, and as far as the honey bun cake is concerned, you can do different variations of this. We're going to just do a plain old honey bun cake, and if you remember growing up and used to eat the honey bun, well, this is similar to that, but I think it's a whole lot better. So what we're going to do is I have a box cake mix here. When you make this cake, you can make it in, like I said before, in different variations. You can put apples in it, you can put blueberries in it, you can put strawberries in it. It's up to you, but you put it in the batter and you make it, mix it up and make it. So we're going to take one box, which is a yellow cake mix that I got, and I just took it out of the box, and here it is right here. So we're going to put that in our bowl, and I have 4 eggs. You can see 4 eggs. Pour that over top. You don't have to do this one at a time thing because it takes so long, but this cake is super easy. So also, I have 8 ounces of sour cream. Put that in. I have 3/4 cup of vegetable oil or canola oil. And we're going to add some goodness to it, some vanilla extract, and I have a teaspoon of that. All right, put that here. I'm going to mix this up in our mixing bowl. This recipe is not in the cookbook, so you'll have to look at the video to see the recipe for this, and I'll go over it again with you to make this cake. Like I said, this is super easy. Mix it all up, get all the lumps out. All right, now, so what we're going to do now is get our pan. So I have a 9 by 13 casserole dish. Also, you're going to need some baking spray. And make sure you use baking spray and not like canola oil spray or just a vegetable spray. You want the baking spray because it has flour in it to keep the stuff from sticking. So you spray your pan. Also, I forgot to tell you, preheat your oven to 350. Sorry about that. So before you put this in, preheat your oven, and all right, we're gonna pour our cake mix into our baking dish. This cake is quick, easy, and I'll make one of these probably, I have 3 clients that I make them for every week almost, every other week or every 10 days. So, spread it out, and that's what that looks like. Okay, In this bag, I have 1 cup of brown sugar, and this is 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. So I'll put it in here, seal it up, give it a little shake. David liked it with a shake. Give it a little shake, and look, for those of you who knew me a long time ago, I got a lot of stuff to shake now. I'm not like I used to be, but shake it up. He's licking his tongue out at me, telling me boo. All right, so it's mixed up. So I'm gonna take this, make sure it's all mixed up, and sprinkle it over top of my cake. Spread it out. And it's okay if you have some clumps of brown sugar in there. It's gonna all mix together anyway. So now, take my knife, and what I wanna do is swirl it. So I'm gonna just go to the bottom, bring it up. Go to the bottom, bring it up. And mix all this in. I don't wanna stir it, but I just wanna swirl it. Get this brown sugar and cinnamon mixture all the way to the bottom. Just keep on mixing up. All right, so now I have it all in here. Make sure it's even and level. Okay. Now, my oven is preheated already to 350. So what I'm gonna do is put it in the oven, and you bake this for 35 to 40 minutes. So when you bake this for 35 to 40 minutes, start checking it at 35. If it's still jiggly in the middle, let it stay for an extra 5 to firm up. The cake has to be completely cooked. Set my timer for 35 minutes. All right, now, the topping for this cake, I have in this about 1.5 cups of confectioner sugar and about 3.5 tablespoons of milk. So I've already baked one, so that I can show you this step. So this is the cake, and you pour the milk in the confectioner sugar. And if it gets too soupy, you just add some more confectioner sugar. It's okay. But this is the glaze that when you eat the honey bun and you get all that glaze all over your mouth, and then it dries up and you go somewhere because you forgot you had the honey bun, and people looking at you like, what's all that white stuff on your mouth? No, it's not that, but it is this. And if you want, you can also add some vanilla extract to this as well. But we're gonna do without it, so I just mix this all up. And then we're gonna drizzle it over top. And you want to do this as the cake comes out of the oven, and then as it sits, it will get hard. And if you want, you can also poke holes in this, and it'll seep down into the cake. So we're gonna let that sit, and let's see what I have to poke holes with. I'm just gonna let it sit this way. So this is this. It'll get hard. Now, to get the formalities out of the way, bring up the book. This is my book, Spice It Up. So this book, I started writing this years and years and years ago as a tribute to my grandparents who passed away. My grandmother was a chef at our elementary school, and my grandfather was the head chef of a commissary to a drugstore chain growing up called Drug Fair. I don't know, I think they were here in North Carolina. I know they were in Virginia, Pennsylvania, New Jersey was their headquarters. But he was the head chef, and so before they passed away, they gave me some of their recipes. And those recipes I put in here. I kind of put my little twist to it, and that's what this is about, a tribute to them. This book can be purchased on Amazon or Rose Dog Bookstore. I wanted to do something special. And so not only does this book have a compilation of their recipes, but it's also hints and tips that you can use for your husband, your partner, your wife, or whatever, to keep the spice not only in the kitchen, but out of the kitchen as well. So if you get a chance, if you have this book, go on my LaJuan D. Preston or Spice It Up cookbook and put a comment about how you like the book. Let others see some of the dishes that you've cooked from it. I would highly recommend this, not because I wrote it, but I really would like for you to just check it out. I think you can view the first chapter on Amazon. So I want to also say the virus is out here, people. Please, please, please wear your mask. You're not invincible. I want you around for a long time. Wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, wear your mask so that you can come back the next week and join us and maybe cook with us or just share the video with someone. But please stay safe, wear your mask, get the book, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.